Welcome to a new video on my fischertechnik roller track, which is controlled by this BeagleBoard Classic running Ubuntu Linux and connected to a serial cable, HDMI cable and USB cable, but the HDMI cable is connected to this monitor, which is necessary for booting. And if you have seen previous videos, then you have seen that it in working. Serial cable is connected to a laptop with Linux, on which I do virtual networking, so I can show you everything. It's programmed in Python, and last time I constructed this part of the three conveyor belts, which are inverted because instead of over it, everything goes under. Then after testing, it turns out that this is still a major problem. A looping, which should not be a problem mostly, but it takes the speed out of the bullets. So I'm considering to remove the entire looping and see whatever that brings. Another thing that I want to do is stabilizing this, because these are, and I have 4 of them, these are quite unstable, movable, flexible. So that's in the planning. Will I make it this time? I don't know. We'll see. Right, so if you're a first time watcher to this video or series of videos, then this is the virtual network computing environment. So this is actually on the BeagleBoard. And let me start this one, which is the diagnosis interface. I did not write it. This is where I run the code, and this is the code. Then Minicom interface, serial terminal, and this is of course what all about. Well, the lower part of the tracks it is. Then first I want to do something with the looping, because with 4 balls staying there, that's not good. Here's a problem as well, but first this one, and this is actually 2 track parts to 1. So the question is, how can I do this properly? And you can see that I actually should not do anything with this one, but I should do something with this. Although that is also not 100% certain. Let me take this away. So actually, yeah, that's a better idea. Wait. I'm removing this part as well. Take this away. And see. Now there's no support. So it might go wrong, but it may go right as well. And to make sure how it looks like, this is how it looked like now. No looping, almost a straight track. Just curious how the balls respond to it. Let me see. Take a ball, go here, let it run. Yeah, and it runs. So let's see how this ends up. Probably right, but who knows. Alright, that's for one thing. Then stabilization. I want, yeah, camera work again. I want this to be somehow supported right here. So how to do that is another question. Let me shine the light. Yep. So here's one, and on the other side those two are as well. So how can I fix that? Fix this or run the balls first? Let's first run the ball and then see. Yep. Camera pointed nicely towards that part. And then see the balls go underwards. Oops. And then end up here, hopefully. So to run it, I'm not using the diagnosis interface, I just use the program. So, right, that's another point. Power up, that's something I forgot. Power up. That is to say if, yeah. Oh. That's important to notice. Seems to be a little wiring problem at the interface, but power problem, but let's see anyway. Alright. No such thing. Why not? Because the USB cable was not properly in, and then I'm talking about this part. So, third attempt, and yes, we go. And now I have to see and wait how things work out. Yep, there goes one wrong. But it goes straight here, as you can see. Here it goes wrong a bit, so I am removing the camera a little bit. Here it goes wrong. And yeah, this is not good. So how can I actually prevent this from happening? Because now I see that here a ball is in waiting either, or as well, whatever. And the ball is not even taken by this one. That's even worse. Why is it not taken? Okay, let's see. 5 balls and they're not being taken. Yeah, now they are being taken, so this is not good here. Ouch. What to do about that? Length, make it longer? Probably. Speed up. That's not a possibility. Yeah, that's a good question. What to do exactly? what I did is lower the height of this conveyor, because I've noticed that it was higher positioned than this one and this one, and I put a distance element in it because it was hanging too much into the depth, and in such a way that it didn't even touch or drag the balls, which brings another problem. This construction between the motor and the axle is not optimal now, but let's run anyway, see whatever happens. Yeah. And whatever is happening now to the magnets, I am not entirely sure now. Yeah, and that's wrong. Okay. Okay, this one's wrong, and that one's wrong. Alright. So instead of solving things, I made a problem. I created more problems. Oh, I see why. Is this better? This is better. Okay, I made a curve here, which caused a problem. But all the balls have gone. So somehow the altitude between the magnets and the end of the track here is very different than when they are right here at the first part of the big chain. So I have to reconstruct this one. Question is how, because this is not going to work. I hate it when this happens, but it's the way things go from time to time, unfortunately. So put the balls back and test again. Alright, put them all back and now see how things work, which should be alright now, depending on everything, but once again here on this particular part the balls at times cling to the magnet, and here it doesn't work, but we already know that. At least this part is solved. There goes one. So things are not quite alright yet, unfortunately. And here you can see that it is sticking to the magnet, holding everything else. Oops.
And I guess that's it.
So with this problem still persisting, I say thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please support my blog by becoming a patron. You can also, and by becoming a patron, you may also have the choice to have your name mentioned. And you can also donate via PayPal or IBAN, which is European banking. This is going to be continued, obviously. For now, stay safe and see you later. Bye.